Chapter 27. Shadows of Success. Marcus jolted awake to something amazing, a real breakfast spread across their shared table in room 47. Fresh bread, cheese, preserved fruit, and even some meat created a feast that reminded him of only the best occasions back on the farm.
Marcus, look what Grandfather bought us. Thank you, Marcus. Grandfather told us this is because of your work.
The whole family gathered around him, congratulating him and showing their amazement at yesterday's success. Marcus felt warmth in his chest that had nothing to do with the food. For the first time since arriving in Drakmore, his family looked genuinely hopeful.
Marcus, my man, I gotta talk to you about something important.
Before Marcus could respond, his grandfather approached with a small leather pouch.
I spent 2 silver yesterday on necessities and a few treats for the family. The remaining 8 silver is safe and we'll keep it for emergencies. But Marcus, what you've accomplished, it's given us all new hope.
That's what I wanted to discuss. Marcus, when can I quit the mines and come work with you? I've missed you, brother, and I want to be part of what you're building.
Tom, I appreciate the offer, but…
No buts. You're building something important and you need someone watching your back. The mines will always need workers, but what you're doing, this could change everything for our family.
Marcus headed to the shop feeling optimistic about ways to increase production without compromising their quality standards. The success of their advertising campaign had proven their approach worked, and now they just needed to scale up efficiently. But as he approached the shop, he noticed something wrong. Aldrich was standing in the doorway, turning away disappointed customers.
I'm sorry we've sold out of our soaps. We only have oils remaining.
Sarah, can you take over the counter? Aldrich and I need to discuss ordering new batches of ingredients.
They had barely started their conversation when they heard someone loudly addressing the customers outside. 2 guards flanked a short, rotund man with an ornate chain of office around his neck as he entered the shop.
I am Guildmaster Horace Soar of the Common Goods Guild. I've come to discuss some irregularities in your business operations.
Guildmaster Soare launched into a rambling speech about selling unregistered items, untested products, and unapproved innovations. His voice grew more authoritative as he continued.
Following extensive conversations with Lord Varric's office, we have reached a conclusion. All new products must now be properly sectioned under the appropriate guilds, and permits are mandatory for any innovation.
But sir, we've been operating in good faith.
Silence. Due to these violations, you owe an immediate fine of 80 silver pieces. Furthermore, you must cease all production and sales of new products until proper permits are obtained. I'm also informed that new taxes on refugee workers are being implemented.
The amount hit Marcus like a physical blow. 80 silver was more than a year's taxes.
We'll have to stop ordering raw materials, and we need to find out exactly what these permits require.
How much does a permit cost?
I'll inquire tomorrow. But given Lord Varric's involvement, I suspect it won't be cheap.
Just then, the shop door burst open again. A suspicious-looking woman entered. One Marcus recognized as Celestine, the refugee who'd been asking too many questions when they first arrived in Drakmore.
Where are those soaps everyone's talking about? Oh, the Millhaven boy, you're making those fancy soaps?
We are out of products, lady.
I wasn't gonna buy anyway. Don't think this settles everything.
As evening approached and they prepared to close the shop, the door suddenly burst open. 3 large men entered. The Blackstone brothers, the loan sharks who had fronted Aldrich money months ago.
Well, look who's become successful. We heard about your little soap empire.
Gareth Matthias, what brings you here?
We heard about these new changes coming down from the guilds. Word is, you won't be making any money anytime soon.
Which means we want all our money back, now. All 600 silver.
But the original loan was 202 months ago.
Prices have gone up all over the market. You know how it is. Supply and demand.
Look, if you could give us another month or 2, we can pay easily and compensate you for the delay.
You shut your mouth, you outsider rodent.
When Aldrich objected to their treatment of Marcus, Matthias swung a wooden club barely missing Aldrich's head. Sarah tried to intervene, but Kieran grabbed her arm and backhanded her across the face. Marcus instinctively pushed Kieran away from Sarah, which earned him a brutal blow from Gareth's club that sent him sprawling. Aldrich, enraged at seeing his friends hurt, grabbed a glass bottle from the shelf and hurled it at Matthias.
O-U-N.
Suddenly a small flame appeared dancing in Gareth's palm. Real magic, not a trick.
You pay now, or you pay with pieces of yourselves. Your choice.
Faced with magical fire and overwhelming force, Aldrich reluctantly handed over their entire cash reserve.
We'll be back for the remaining 300. Don't think this settles everything.
Sarah, do you have any clean cotton and alcohol? We need to tend to these wounds. How much do we have left?
After paying our helpers and Sarah's wages, 16 silver and maybe 2 silver worth of oils?
I don't need the wages. Keep the money for the business.
No, you've earned it and you deserve it.
It's going to be tough, but we can start over. I just need some time to think about our next move.
As they locked up the shop that night, Marcus's mind was already working on solutions. The guild restrictions and loan shark violence were serious problems, but they weren't insurmountable. He just needed to find a way to navigate the political landscape while protecting the people he cared about. The optimism of the morning felt like a distant memory, but Marcus refused to give up. Tomorrow would bring new challenges, but it would also bring new opportunities to find creative solutions.